What is my why? What am I doing it all for? What is getting me up early and keeping me up late? What is my intention with the videos, with the YouTube, with the creating content, with me pushing myself to push past my limitations and my self-sabotaging behaviors? What is it all for? And for me, it all comes down to purpose, to passion, to purpose, to fulfillment. So when I think about what I want to be when I grow up, what keeps me going, what is my driving force, and for me, it's about leaving something behind. So when I get to the end of my journey here in this life form, in this lifetime, I want to look back and think that humanity was um, I'm getting myself. Humanity was a better place because I cared, because I can see suffering. I can see people. There's a lot of people who I know and what I see in the great society, and I just see a lot of unhappiness. I see a lot of unrest in people. I've seen a lot of kind of like destruction and self-sabotaging behaviors, and I want to get to my end point and believe that I cared, that I wanted to, in my own little bubble, to create as much change and to affect as many people as I possibly can. I do believe the journey here on Earth is about one, finding your authentic internal self, and secondly, to give back from that state. Like, what have you learned from your own personal journey, and how can you give back to society, and help others who are going through that state. I've always considered myself to be a teacher, like from a very young age. Psychology, like people, the mind and human behaviours has always been something that I've been absolutely fascinated with. And then going through my own personal journey of spiritual awakening, I could see where it was like all connected and stuff, and what I wanted to do. I wanted to take all the things that I have been through in my own personal life, and I wanted to take that and to turn it into something beautiful that I could then turn around and give back to other people who I know who are suffering from the same through the same issues and stuff that I went through. I've seen a lot of um, unrest. I don't know what else to describe it as, really. I see a lot of unrest within society. I see a lot of unrest within my friends, and I care. I just care, and I'm not coming it from like a macho savior complex or anything like that. But I want to get to like the end of my days and say, I just left society a little bit better than when I found it. Some things have changed just because like my heart was big enough, my heart was full enough to want to make a difference. So that, and for me, the social media and the YouTube aspect of things and the creating content is just the vehicle in which I feel like I could do that. I do feel like I just see like I just see so much sadness in people. I just see so many people who they just don't know who they are. They're lost. Their heads are buried in the sand. They don't know who they are at that deeper level. A lot of people just like scared to take up space, a lot of people just kind of consumed by other people's opinions, scared to be like use their own authority. They just like walk with the head down instead of the head held high, like proud in their own being. And I have been that person once upon a time. I've been the person that's walked around, lost, just walking around feeling unworthy. Always scared about like what other people think. Always scared of like other people's needing other people's like validation. And it's sad. It's just really, really sad, and it's sad because I know how it feels, and I can just see it. I can just see it on doing the work that I do, like the psychology work and the spiritual work. I can just read it in people a mile off, like how they're feeling, and like no matter how much people try to tell you that they're fine, it's just like their energy and the body language is telling a completely different story. And that's just where I feel like I just want to help. My heart is so full, and I'm just such a lover. I'm just such a giver. I just want to serve. I just really do believe that it is my blueprint to who I am, to come here and to help teach people and help them to learn how to love themselves, help them to hold their head up high, learn how to take up space, and not to be scared of like any other's opinion apart from their own, to know that what they think about themselves matters more than what anybody else is thinking about them. I see a lot of people just like running around trying to solve their unrest externally, whether it's just drinking, drugs, shopping, or people are like doing aesthetics or just changing themselves, and you're just never ever gonna find that wholeness and that fulfillment that you're looking for, because it all becomes from the inside out. And that is my passion. That is what I want to do. That is what I just want to help. I just want to help people learn like how the universe works, and how we can use that to create and manifest like a life that we truly desire. Really, so many people like play small and just don't even know the potential of what's like available to them if they just kind of commit, and they trust and they believe, and they decide to go for it. I think the hardest part is for people to truly admit to themselves what they really really want, because they believe that it is unavailable to them. But it's just such a limited mindset that people believe that they are not capable of it, because that's what we're taught in society. It's not a mainstream thing that we're taught, that of like the magnificence of the universe and how you can use it to create a life that we truly desire. Alongside that, my why, I just want a little piece of me, like out in the universe, my own little creation, something that I just made for myself, made for my family, just a little bit of an imprint of who I am, like left behind. Yeah, I do. It's just really nice to. The whole purpose of being here, I believe, is to create. So to create and design a life that we are truly proud of. So that is one of the. To just that inner fulfillment of like, yeah, do you know what, that's mine, I did that. That is just a real reflection of like who I am, like what I'm about. So that's another driving force as to what keeps me going on this journey when I feel like throwing the towel in and I feel like giving up. These are all the things that I smile about when I remember like why I started on this journey in the first place. And secondary to the bigger purpose, the fulfillment, all that stuff, I do feel like the creating content and the online being an online influencer. I don't know if that's like the word that you would call it. Being like an online creator, I feel like that the kind of lifestyle that I want, it can help generate the freedom that I'm looking for. So I'm not cut out for the work life. I'm not cut out for the Monday to Friday, the 9 to 5, the grind. My life, I desire a greater sense of freedom in terms of like work when I want, where I want. I want to travel. I don't like to be stuck in one place. I feel restricted. So purpose and freedom are two massive, massive driving forces as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I keep showing up every day. I just want, so if people are following me on Facebook, my tag for my wellbeing page, and that is Rainbow Truth Wellbeing. So what is Rainbow Truth? Rainbow Truth means to express all your colours authentically, and that is who I am. That is me. That is what I'm about, and that is what I'm wanting to do here on my channel. Thank you.